In 3, 2, 1, I'm live. Boom, 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 boom. Cheer. In 3, 2, 1, I'm live. Boom, 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 boom. Cheer. I don't know if anybody's there, but I'm busy tagging people. I'm tagging people. Where'd that leave off? Regina? Yeah, there's Regina. Cruz. Mimi. Bree, even though she's barely here. Derek. Loveful one. Hello, whoever's here. Madeline, how are you? Mark, how are you? We're here inviting people to live, so you know, join in with me. Invite people to live, and invite your friends, invite your enemies, that kind of thing. I'm trying to see who I haven't invited yet. Be nice if this thing kept it in order, but no, that's complicated coding apparently. Yes. Where's no Nikki Firefly? I'll do Jenny Love. Hell, Johnny Alvarado. And Shade Witch. All right, I'm gonna do Johnny Alvarado. And I'm done inviting people. All right, how are you? Whoever's here. Maria, how are you? Nikki, how are you? Dumb and Tough, how are you? Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans. It's a lovely day in the backyard.
So beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
You guys don't even know.
You don't even know. The birds are singing. Hello,
Our little oasis.
Sarah, how are you? Michelle, hello. Trixie, hello. Lux Lady Crystal, your font is so hard to read. Hi. Roxy D, how are you? Uncle Birch, still here. I think I have a few more days of the No Drama Challenge, so, if you bring drama, I'm going to have to turn it into a teaching moment or something, which just may be how I handle drama from now on. It's, approaching drama from a different angle has opened new avenues of content for me, so I can still address drama, but make it into teaching moments and not be dramatic about it. So that's been working out pretty well. Quite a few people say, I saw what you did there. Hey, I'm a teacher. I teach witchcraft. That's my job. It's been my job for a very long time. So thanks for the material. Some of the drama that came up, will be material in future classes over there at gumroad.com/witch school, which is of course WITCHSKEWL. I have no drama, but I have a political question. Ooh, pray tell. Marisha, hello. Angela, hello. Tripod, hello. Waiting for that political question. Camberly, hello. Lux Lady Crystal, hello. I like teaching moments the best. I'm still waiting for that political question from Lux Lady Crystal. Hello, Christy. Mama Wolf, hello. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans, where I teach witchcraft for a living, and that's probably the reason I moved to New Orleans. Al Bunny got go to hell. How are you? That witchy dude. Hey, how the fuck are you, man? Long time, long time.
I remember that name, that witchy dude.
Yeah. He's a Polero and stuff.
Oh.
I'm waiting for that political
Salam alaikum.
question, though. Oh, yeah, Salam alaikum. I'm out of
You
practice.
need me to remind you of that stuff? God.
The debate and voting early. Okay, how do people vote without getting a full assessment? I don't know. Well, that's the thing, is they're trying to stop the voting early, and the mail-in stuff, while Trump's supporting it. And the whole thing is that they're all supposed to be Trump's minions now, and they even dress in the same suit and.
The diapers.
Yeah,
Diapers.
and yeah, as people are wearing diapers, they have signs that
They're
say
reclaiming.
real men wear diapers. So somehow they didn't get the memo that Trump likes early voting and mail-in voting, even though those are the things that he blamed for losing him the election the last time. I remember, stop the count. And so one of the things that they're trying to do is pass some sort of law that votes won't be counted after the election, and that's unconstitutional. It will never happen. If you mail in your mail-in ballot and it is postmarked on or before election day, even though it arrives several days later, it's counted. Now, how the Republican Party has always been the party of the hawks and supporting the military, even though every veterans bill that has been put before the Republicans, they've shot it down. Raises for military personnel, they shot that down. They blocked generals from being appointed for a very long time, and people weren't getting paid. Tommy Tuberville did that. But stopping mail-in ballots means that the military doesn't get to vote. Just leave it right there. Just put that one out there. That means they don't want their precious troops that they support to vote. Now, I should think when you're serving your country, your vote should count. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Been good, which he did. How about you, man? It's beautiful over here. Beautiful weather. We're it'll be Satan's ass crack any day now, but it's right around the corner. But here in our backyard, we bitch about the plants we can't grow because of the amount of shade we have, but we're gonna love the amount of shade we have in about a month here.
Well, I'm seeing our yard through a guest that we had over yesterday for the first time.
Yeah.
And he's a plants person, and he couldn't stop talking about our yard. So now I like our yard more.
I mean, it's overgrown, and there's weeds and vines everywhere.
It's very green, though.
It's very green. We've kind of let nature take off, and when we played a lot trying to figure out what we can grow here and what we can't grow here. But one of the things we figured out is that there's a bunch of stuff that just wants to grow here.
Yeah.
They're called weeds, but some of the weeds are really cool. So we let them grow here. I got some deadly nightshade growing over here. I think I have enough of those. I have 5 or 6 of those. I'll harvest it, save it. But one of the weeds that popped up over here is this beautiful night blooming jasmine. And it just is apparently wild here in New Orleans.
This maple tree that's
this little maple tree that's
nothing.
Growing in a planter, I just decided to be there, so we take care of it. Do this thing reading people by what mother gives in your yard. Yes. Yeah, some of the coolest plants we have are just weeds that we had to learn about, with like the Biden Pelosi.
Yeah. The bees love it.
The bees love it. It's got these little like daisy-looking flowers on them. Learn more about U.S. elections. Oh, okay. So you had to throw that on there because I got political. I mean, that's the same place that, if I, smoked or drank on camera, they would put the warning down here for young people. So since I talked about politics, learn more about U.S. elections. Well, what I said was absolutely true. So there's that. Use it all, man. Malongo provides. Yeah, I mean, my my plant in Paulo, some nasturtium,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's growing pretty good.
Yeah.
And you're planting Paulo. It doesn't matter what the book says it does. It does what you tell it to do. Period. I can do everything in the world with that one plant. But we have many other choices too. Well, we have enough trees here. But if one ever came down or something, we had room. Apparently, a ceiba will grow here.
We don't want any of them to come down.
No, we don't want that. No. Oh, Brian, why are you saying hello, Michael? I don't know you, but I'm live right now. Oh, no. Well, I'm live on TikTok. That was Facebook. I've been playing with, not Restream, but the other one. Trying to set up several streams, but of course, it wants me to pay before I do several streams, and it's like, I want to know that it works, because I had that thing, I paid Restream, and Restream could not stream to several platforms and give me the chat from several platforms. It never freaking worked, and I'm over there paying them. I was like, whatever happened to a trial period, man? Give me a trial period, make sure your product works, and then I'll use it, because we got the Widdershins podcast is coming back, and I need to broadcast that on several platforms at the same time. I'm not going to go live on each individual one. This Brian guy's talking about his last song for his new album. Who the fuck are you, dude? Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans. Yeah, that's Messenger. Yeah, I'll get messages on some other platform. My tree is a Larth. I never even heard of that. Twanjadogs, hello. Carol, hello. Kama, hello. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans. And if anybody wants to come up in a box, talk about whatever they got going on, you can come up in a box. But I got to talk to you about HexFest. And you're going to have to go to hexfest.com to find out more. But it's coming up in just a month or so. And of course, I'm presenting there. But the list of presenters is epic. You come to New Orleans, and we take over the town. A town that's got enough witches to take it over in the first place. A whole bunch more come, and we take over this town for a weekend. There's rituals, drumming, workshops, food, gatherings. It starts with the cruise on a riverboat up and down the Mississippi with an epic meal. Pretty much everything, every New Orleans food that you could ever want, except crawfish, because it's not crawfish season, all in one place. And that's all, included in the bill. I think you have to pay for your drinks at that particular event. But it's an epic event. It's coming up this August. I forget the exact date, but get over there to hexfest.com and check out that list of presenters. And say to yourself, God, I've always wanted to go to New Orleans. That would be an epic time to go to New Orleans. Meet Uncle Birch and stuff. Aunt Marta. I mean, that's worth the price of admission right there, man. But go look, because I can't look because I only have this one device here, so I can't really read off the list of presenters. But
I can give you my phone to read it off.
Give me your phone.
Okay.
Give me your damn
Well,
phone.
keep talking. I'll find it.
Keep talking.
I'll find it
damn
for
it.
you. So as not to have any dead air.
Yeah. Do you do witchcraft for other people? Yes. Contact me at witchschool@gmail.com. That's WITCHSKEWL @gmail.com. And I don't do it for everybody. I have to think it's justified, and I don't work for free. All right, HexFest 2024. We of course have Brian Kane, Christian Day. They put on the festival. Angela Renard.
Angel Renard.
Or Angel Bernard, or Renard, Asia Babastrong.
You sure you could read this?
Carrie Ewers, Christine Stevens, the Dragon Ritual drummers. Ellie Barnes, she's a Alexandrian high priestess. Fatima Mboj,
And Boj.
Julianne Knock, Levi Rowland, Michael Carell, that's me. If you look up there, that's who Uncle Birch is. Michael Herkes is going to be there, of course. Mimi Curry, Miss Aida, Melissa Mayhem. Never met her, but her name's always been around every craft circle, especially like Bay Area stuff.
She'll be teaching. She's not from the Bay Area.
I know, but she's always in the Bay Area's feed. Mystic Dylan, Patty Negri, our friend from Hollywood, Papa Cap, Priestess Miriam again, Silver Ravenwolf again. I sure never thought that I'd be sharing a stage with Silver Ravenwolf, but this would be like the third or fourth time. Still haven't met her. Tama von Forslund, which she has a cool Hecate wheel cape outfit. Tess Whitehurst, Tanya Brown, Witch Doctor Utu. Epic. Every year I meet a buttload of TikTok witches, and I expect to meet a buttload more. And we usually like hang out together and go get some food, unless you're an asshole or something. Unless you're one of those TikTok people that I don't want to hang out with. But God, last year we had Bree, Mo, Rooms, Zephyr Green, some other TikTok witch at our table.
Daniel. What's his Orms?
Daniel's Orms,
oh,
yeah. Some other TikTok witch at our table.
Damien Faye?
Was it Damien there at breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, Damien Faye. Yeah. Seraphima, how the hell are you? Jump in the box if you want to talk about something. I'm in the middle of the No Drama Challenge, so if there's anything dramatic, I will turn it into a teaching moment. That may be my new way to approaching drama, because it's more constructive. And I've been able to address many a drama going on without being in the drama and making it a teaching moment. Like some of that stuff that happened between those coven mates, those people that formed a coven here on TikTok, those were good teaching moments. Knowing how to actually form a coven, knowing that the coven requires certain oaths and penalties for those that break the oaths. Pretty important. I'm a drama-free zone. Nobody wants me in the drama. Yes. Well, you need to be at one of these festivals teaching your historian stuff. You and Levi Rowland would really have a fascinating conversation. I would love to just sit there and listen to you and Levi Rowland talk. So you're probably the two most educated witches I know on history, our history. I'm a Freemason, a lot of similarities. Yeah, a lot of Freemasons, or a lot of craft people in Freemasons. Ursa said there are 5,000 witches working on you. Well, that's funny because I kind of get along with Ursa right now, but that's great because I could use the winning lottery numbers. That'd be great. I'm feeding on my enemies. There's really no way to reverse the feeding on the enemy's spell or to turn it in any way. So 5,000 witches. I wish they had more. I wish they had more juju, so I could get more of their money. Because not only am I turning that into money, it's taking away from the people sending. So Gumroad.com/witch school, WITCHSKEWL. Magical warfare, feeding on your enemies, is probably one of the most devious things I ever came up with, but it was actually something that my witch mother came up with and I elaborated upon. It is one of my best-selling classes, especially here on TikTok. If you got a hater, You can turn that into haterade, as a friend of mine said. You can turn that into food. You can have those people do your spells for you while you sit around with your thumb up your ass. And your shit will get done, and they will do it for you. Your enemy grows weaker while you grow stronger. It's the ultimate magical guerrilla warfare. So I hope that's true. Please, 5,000 witches working on me. Work it, baby. Work it. But problem is, out here on TikTok, most of them ain't got shit. Miss Honeybee, Salah Malek, I'm sorry, Malek and Salah. Wait, Miss Honeybee. Hold on. That's who I thought it was. Yeah. Why am I not following you? I thought I was following you. All right, well, there you go. I'm following you back. There you go. Uncle Birch, coming to you live from New Orleans. Oh, I missed some messages here. Hey, Uncle Birch, haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, I had to take like a week off, I think, last time. That was hate speech. They took me down for hate speech. It was ridiculous. We were talking about certain traditions not allowing certain sexual persuasions within them, and we were talking about how that sucks and that shouldn't happen. But still, you got your initiation. Oh, well, shit. Salam alaikum. Right on. Very cool, very cool. Cookie maker. Any recommendations on where to start with a witchcraft practice? Well, I, of course, would start with Uncle Birch. You can go to my YouTube channel where there's, over a decade and a half of material. There's even a free intro class there. If you like that kind of thing, then you get over to gumroad.com/witchschool, WITCHSKEWL, and get into one of my level 1 classes. They take a year, traditional year and a day. In my next level 1 class, actually level 1, level 2, and level 3 will be starting June 1st. If you go over there to gumroad.com/witchschool, WITCHSKEWL, and follow me, you will get a notification when the class launches. Many people are confused because Gumroad is weird. They won't let me schedule it ahead of time. The class does not, none of those classes exist until June 1st. If you see a level 1, a level 2, or a level 3, they have a month attached to them. Now, you probably wouldn't want to jump into December. You missed half the class. There are people that do that. I don't monitor that. If you want to jump in halfway into the damn class, I haven't turned that off. So, but all I ask, know what month it is, and more importantly, know what year it is. It's really important because I leave those classes up for almost 2 years to make sure that all of my students download all of the classes. They can get all of the stuff, and maybe turn in some homework. I don't hold my breath. Ursa said male witches are only allowed to be Ursa said male witches are only allowed to be around, but they are not as powerful as female witches. Allowed to be around, huh? Well, that's fascinating that Ursa's talking about witchcraft when that's not her field. But I'd have to hear that from Ursa. That'd be interesting. Last I heard, me and Ursa we're all right.
I'm allowing you to be around, though.
Marta's allowing me to be around.
I'm allowing you to go live.
She is a high priestess, fully initiated. I was there.
I will allow it.
I performed the initiation, so I know. and then, of course, Polera and Yaya. I was there for those initiations too. I didn't perform those, but I was there for them. The classes are amazing, but the YouTube stuff is great and very helpful. Yes, thank you, Dad Witch Voodoo. I mean, that's a whole family. I'm training an entire family there, and they're having family time over Uncle Birch, and I'd see, pictures of the kids, doing their witch school work with the family. That's beautiful. I will say that when you all showed up at WitchCon with the kids on the Zoom, people really tripped out about that. Because later that night there was like nudity and stuff. that Zoom meet and greet at WitchCon can get kind of crazy. So when they saw kids there, I actually got a text about it. I'm going, well, they're supervised. Their parents are there. They're all studying witchcraft. What are you going to do? And it wasn't a big deal. The kids popped in, said hi, and then they weren't there most of the other time. So she's basically saying that witchcraft is a closed practice and it's matriarchal. Oh, that's fascinating. In my tradition, I am the highest rank you can be in the region of the United States that I am. I am the elder high priest of the Druidic Craft of the Wise for the southern portion of the United States, and in that tradition, none may say me nay. Now, I should mention that even in that tradition, Marta's got the real power. Marta's the decision maker. Like, Marta decides whether you can coven up. Marta decides whether you're getting initiated. It's all about the high priest or high priestess. But in that very old tradition, older than Ursa, and older than most of you, I don't talk about that much. I don't wave that shit around, but I'm as high as you can go in that tradition. Nikki wants to. I haven't seen Nikki in a box in a while. Hey, Nikki.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I just wanted to say, don't go giving those trolls your time. They're trying to start drama between you and Ursa right now.
Oh yeah, I
I,
saw.
I won't say that she didn't say that because we all know Ursa. Sometimes she says some stuff. I don't know. She might have said that, but she ain't here. And
Yeah.
while she's not here, I don't appreciate people being in the comments trying to say, oh, Ursa said this, Ursa said that. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let me even see. Let me make sure I invited Ursa. Because I think we're like friends now or some
You're
crap.
bros.
Yeah, but like there's like two separate faceless accounts down there trying to start stuff, and so I just wanted to kind of like,
Wait, she's Drunken Oracle
yeah.
now. Okay, there we go. Drunken Oracle. All right, I invited Drunken Oracle. Yeah, maybe I didn't invite her. Can you speak on babies that are born with a blue veil on their face?
But I'm gonna run away. I'm waiting on a
Okay.
phone call. I just want to hop up and be like, it's not cool commenters to be talking about
Yeah.
people who ain't here to defend themselves.
Word.
So yeah,
Word.
all right.
Okay.
But I love you. Bye.
Bye. I think it might be like that. What's that thing? They're born in the
Call.
the call.
Yeah.
They're born with this.
In Russian, we call it rubashka, means born with a shirt on.
Born with a shirt on.
My
Okay.
dad was that,
Right.
and my grandfather. But if it's blue, I mean, I would think the baby maybe isn't breathing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why I was asking you, because I never heard it be blue. Okay, there I go. I fixed my panel. But in that belief, I think that they believe that that person's gonna be born with psychic powers. I believe that's the belief, but I don't really believe that. So
I think they call it the. I don't think it's a big deal. Like I said,
yeah,
half the men in my family have it, and
yeah,
they're
yeah,
not psychic.
yeah.
But I think it's called the second sight.
Hmm. Naming ceremony. People have them. We used to have it used to happen during Wickening. That was like, it was pretty much kind of like an initiation right at the beginning of your studies. So it was before first degree initiation. That's usually where the name was your witch name was dedicated, but more often than not, the witch came up with their own name and then told it to their priest and priestess, and then they, announced the name to the four quarters, to the gods above, below, that kind of thing. So pretty much, the priest and priestess dedicating the name rather than giving the name. Where, like in Palo, I was given a name, and the first word in my very long name, which I will not read you in Palo, is Yaya Kalunga. Mother Kalunga. But, I'm very motherly. I get it, but I just thought that was kind of odd. So it's like, wow, so the rest of my, Palo life, I'm gonna be a Yaya.
Because you're woke.
Yeah, because I'm woke like that. So if anybody wants to come in the box, like Nikki did, you can come in the box. You want to come in the box and try and tell me all the stuff that Ursa said? All right. But I ain't biting. I'll turn it into teaching moments every time, man. Creator knows you by name. Absolutely. I'll show back up if some combo gets my eye. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans, where it is a lovely day in the neighborhood. And then we're getting ready for Hex Fest in August, where it's gonna be, this can be lovely.
Before that, we have anniversaries, Father's Day, birthdays.
Yeah, but I don't have to plug those. I'm under contractual obligation to plug that other thing, which happens in August, where it's gonna be butt hot. But the thing you got to understand, every place is air conditioned in New Orleans. And typically,
except the outside.
Yeah. When I'm here in August, I have a lighter leather jacket, one of the ones that me and Punk Rock Witch got in a fight about. That I'll tend to sling it over my shoulder and bring it in most places I go, because you're covered in sweat by that time. You might have gotten rained on, because it is our rainy season, and then you go into a restaurant or something, and the air conditioning's cranked beyond all get all, and it's cold, so I always bring another layer. Indigenous North American, you do a ceremony, being born, ancestors, and all that jazz. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that. Green corn. Hey Marta, I hear you, I can't see it. Yeah, she's off camera today. She's taking a day off. We're getting ready to bring our podcast Widdershins back. I'm just trying to figure out the Streamlabs. I'm probably going to have to pay for it to even see what it does. But I hate that. It's like, give me a trial period. I want to see if your product does what I need it to do before paying for it. I paid for Restream, and then it was set up as an auto payment. I was paying for Restream months after we used Restream the last time. So if anybody wants to come in the box, hit the little thing. Got something you want to talk about, hop up in the thing. Got questions about witchcraft or something, I might have answers. Yes, the flower moon is coming up, because it's, springtime. Squirrel. Hi, squirrel. Oh, squirrel's making eye contact with me. What? You want to start some shit? Oh, he's locked eyes with me, man. What? Lucky the dogs ain't out here. They'll be barking at you. You better not have been the one that fucked up our beehive.
I know.
Somebody fucked up our beehive. Thank you for sharing the live. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans. Yeah, follow if you're not following. Also, follow me at Uncle Bert's 8. I think last time I was live, I put that out there for people. Oh no, last time they took down my live, I put it out there for people to follow me. And I'm kind of thinking that somebody out there, some anonymous do-gooder, paid for some bots. I mean, you can get. I was only like 500 under 1,000. You can get 500 bots for under $11.
$9.99.
You can get it for $9.99. Uh, I kind of think a person that we were talking about earlier, they're starting to trying to start shit between me and them. Kind of thinking they did it because we had a conversation, and then I appreciate the gesture, and I'm really thinking that's what happened because it happened almost immediately. Somebody went and paid, threw some money at me. Thank you very much, but TikTok has their own way for you to pay for followers, and so they're really hardcore finding all of these other companies that you can pay for followers and finding the bots and taking them down. So at Uncle Birch 8, I was 1,077 last I looked, yet still can't go live. And I've seen that happen before. On one account that I did pay for because I wanted to see what would happen. I wanted to have 2 accounts that could go live, and TikTok did that. The last time, they told me that. But let's see, Unholy Blends, Wix. But use something nice. What? Yes, you can always go, if you go to unholyblends.com, there's a tab that says groups where we have created our own social media site that doesn't have any of the problems that we have over here. Now, granted, we only got a couple hundred people there, but we're having a good time, making friends, learning magic from each other. And if it ever comes that somebody has to be reported for something, you'll be dealing with Uncle Birch and Aunt Marta, not an algorithm or a bot. And so far, nobody's reported anybody for anything. We're having a great time. Unholyblends.com. Well, that's fascinating, but my ancestry has not been public, and that is mistaken. But I don't wave my ancestors around like my dick. So yeah. Oh, cringe out loud.
You don't wave your
Vicky,
dick
how are
around
you?
either,
Yeah,
as far as I know.
yeah. Well, not when you're around.
Not when I'm around.
Oh,
That
only,
should be the
only when
only
you're
time
around.
you
Yeah,
wave
there
it.
you go. Mm, mm, mm. Trinity Rain. I was saying that you're powerful and you have a school. Well, yeah, I've been teaching for 45 years. So at 13 years old, I found what I would be doing for the rest of my life. I was brought up in this because of my lineage. How do you not have ancestors? What do ancestors have to do with energy output? It's all witchy. Well, okay, problem here. They did this study on ants and the ancestral memory within ants. And they found that red ants had the entire ancestral memory of the species of ants, not the subspecies. So in other words, red ants had the information from black ants, fire ants, army ants, carpenter ants, and vice versa and vice versa. All ants had the ancestral DNA memory of all ants from the dawn of ant to the present day. The reason why we study other species for these kinds of things is to find out more about ourselves. We know that the human species becomes the human species in Africa, and then people migrate to other places. So it would make sense that the entire ancestral memory of humanity is in you, is in me, regardless of the skin color of those individual members of humanity. Spiritually Southern. I don't think I've had you in a box before, so get in the box. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Sugar Plum? How's the wife?
Good.
That's so good. I'm so glad. Man, I can't even remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. Like, how the hell is Aunt gonna remember every damn thing? See, this is why I'm jealous. Like, and I throw good shade, don't get it twisted, but
Well,
like, y'all can remember all this mess, and I can't even remember how to eat. Like, this is some bullshit.
well, I think that's the problem. It's like we're just not dialed into it. Like in our DNA, it's like a computer program. It has the ancestral memory of every human being that ever existed. We just don't necessarily access it. Where I've heard, in the ant study, they talked about, there's different classes of ants. There's worker ants, there's warrior ants, there's that kind of thing. In that study, they found that this one, I think it was fire ants that they were studying. The carpenter ants could flip their DNA and become warrior ants when danger threatened the colony. And when they did that, they gave off the scent and the vibration of warrior ants. And then once the threat was gone, they flip a switch and they become carpenter ants again. Now, if we could just find our switches and be able to, flip them at will, shit, man, think of the stuff we could do. But we're just
Right?
not tuned in. All of everybody that ever existed, and they always said that in the craft. They said your ancestors are in your blood and all of their wisdom is in your blood. And then eventually science catches up and it's like, oh shit, that's right. DNA is in our blood and it's all programmed in our DNA. That's what those old fucks were talking about all of those years.
All I'm saying is I just want to be able to remember to eat. That's it. Like I
Hello.
just want to be able to remember to drink water and eat. I don't even need to know magic. I just want to do basic human function. Like I just want to do basic human
I
function.
fucking
I'm not even asking a lot.
Yeah, we need rosemary. Get rosemary and you'll remember all that shit. Hey, Sebastian,
Hello.
get across the pond.
Yes. Has the
Wants
have
to
the
forget
boxes
to eat.
shrunken?
Trinity wants to forget to eat.
Where I actually, so Crystal, I've been messaging you on Messenger.
Remember
I don't know if you're seeing any of it, but I mean, I also was gonna send you. I've seen my twin twice already, and we've also had a bit of a video call as well. But I mean, I have so many things to update you on, Crystal.
they're phasing it out. They're not having
They're
that.
phasing out the Chuck E. Cheese band.
The animatronic
Oh.
Chuck E. Cheese band.
Man, that's terrible news.
What the hell, Chuck E. Cheese? See, this I'm so confused and I'm so happy to stay blissfully ignorant to shit. I really am. I'm so happy. All I do is focus on stars all day long, and it's a beautiful place to be. It really
We
is.
will talk about it.
I'm often happy to be ignorant, like people be talking about some drama going on over here in some of the communities. I don't know any of
Even whenever it's Witch Talk Wars, I'm like, I don't know anything, and I'm happy that way.
I don't know about Hexapalooza no more. I'm so happy. I'm so
I don't
happy.
know any of the wars. I don't know any of the Witch Talk Wars or any of the drama things because I just I see people spewing things, but I'm like, I don't know what you're on about, and I don't want to know.
See, I used to be all in that shit. Like, I think Uncle Birch might have been around for the Cage Rattler days when I was all up in there trying to play White Knight to everybody and getting all up in everybody's business. And it was fun and all. It was.
I just didn't know what anyone was talking about when there was going spouting back and forth on Witch Talk. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't care to know.
You see, y'all that have been here for a while, you see what happened? Marta heard it. Marta heard it. Sebastian has an accent now.
I
He's
do.
been in England long enough.
British accent.
He's got a British accent. I mean, we just had you on like 2 weeks ago. You didn't have an accent yet.
No, he had an accent.
You think he did?
I think 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
Last
I
time
stand
talked to
corrected.
him. But when we saw him at Hexfest.
Yeah, when we saw you at Hexfest, there was no accent.
Yeah.
Yes, I moved.
So I don't know. You gonna be able to fly over for Hexfest this year?
I hope so.
What's Hexfest? I want to go. That sounds fun.
Oh, you gotta check it out. You gotta check out hexfest.com. It's here in New Orleans in August. We
I'm
take
looking
Yes,
forward
that
to
was brilliant.
It's a weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The workshops and rituals and stuff are on Saturday and Sunday.
And it opens with the
It opens
riverboat.
with the riverboat ritual and dinner. We cruise the Mississippi on a riverboat full of witches. And then there's this incredible ritual where Christian Day sings the Marie Laveau song. And
I have it filmed. I actually could post that if you would like me to, because I have that filmed. When
yeah,
we were on
actually,
the riverboat.
we ended up getting a front row seat. They gave Marta like a VIP seat, and I just sat there with
Brilliant.
my camera rolling. You know, I think I posted it on Facebook or somewhere.
When is Hex Fest? Like, when is it? Because right now I got a lot of financial shit.
It's in August.
Oh, it's in August. Sweet. I might have my financial shit together by then.
I think
And
it's
it's cheaper to fly to New Orleans because it's so hot.
yeah, it's the off season.
I live in Alabama, baby. I'll just drive. It's only 4
Yeah,
hours.
oh, absolutely.
So
I
it's
think it's
9th, 10th, 11th.
9th, August 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Please don't tell me you get those piss take comments or those jokes taking the piss out of where you are.
Oh, hell yeah, I make them. Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
banjo
I live in the land
Not
where
just
somebody's
that,
cousin
we
goes with their
home
second cousin.
Alabama.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
Well,
what
my
about
whole life, you know, I had a map of the United States in my brain, and the entire South just said Darby Dragons. And I never thought you had Southerner.
Gotcha. Shit.
But New Orleans is very, very blue.
Yeah.
So as long as I
See,
actually,
Alabama is really red, but the county I live in is blue as hell. And it's like a blue zit in a land of red.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
we actually got quite a few places here that are very blue. You just wouldn't know it, but when you see them on the map when the elections are going on, there's some.
By the way,
cool-
Butch, did you notice that the Vatican opened up about apparitions or anything like that?
Dude, the Pope can suck my dick. Like, the Pope can suck my dick. Like, how you gonna sit there and go, apparitions are real, but we don't agree with gender? The fuck? If you don't sit the fuck down with your big hat, shut up.
Yeah, no, we got some witches here. One says he's a bishop, and he keeps.
By the way,
initiating-
Butch,
he keeps
I just
initiating.
I did this reading for myself earlier.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Money. More money. I can't see the top card.
Ooh, tarot cards? What?
Yes.
Get closer. I'm blind.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the
The nine of
A,
pentacles.
the
So
nine
the
of
first
pentacles.
question was, I was asking my cards whether because I'm on Friday, I'm buying myself. I'm buying from somebody at a different hostel. I'm actually buying myself a PS5, and then I said, will I be secured after making this purchase? Will I be able to pay for what I need after that? And it said the Nine of Pentacles was the first thing. And I get a bit of a clarifier on that, and it says the Star, the King of Pentacles, and the Chariot.
Aquarius, Cancer. Go to the other cards. Go to the other cards. Go to the other card. Not that card. I got that card. That card. That one. Thank you. What's that? The King of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Taurus and Gemini. Go to the other one. Go to the right, baby. Right. Not right. To the right. Not your left. Your right.
There were only these.
I think.
Oh,
That's
there are
all-
only those. I thought there was another one. Okay,
Yeah.
so look, here we go. You're gonna have to. Yes, you're gonna have the money, but Virgo and its second deacon is Saturn and Virgo. Okay, so you're gonna have to be. Yes, you're gonna be fine, but you're gonna have to be real meticulous in your finances. Now we have, and also be really like, because that PS5 is gonna suck up your time. Don't let it do that. Okay, you still got shit you need to do. Okay, because Virgo, sign of self mastery, sign of your day-to-day routine with Saturn, the planet that says we don't give a fuck how you feel, just do the work. Okay, so make sure you're still maintaining your routine, make sure you're still maintaining all of that, right? But you have Aquarius and you have Taurus there, so make sure that you enjoy yourself and don't overthink that, because you're an overthinking little thing. Bless your heart, you must be a Gemini or a Sag. So
Oh my
At the-
god, I just realized who I'm speaking to. Oh my god, I'm a huge fan of yours.
oh, thanks, sugar,
I've been
appreciate
following
it.
you
I
for
love
a
the
hot
attention.
minute.
Sir.
I've
Hey,
been
Courtney.
following you for a hot minute now.
Oh, hey, baby, what's up? So yeah, like basically have your fun. Don't overthink it half to death. Make sure you maintain your stability in your day-to-day routine, but you're gonna be fine buying that PS5. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's going good. They're corporate.
I view you as like a TikTok celeb.
Oh, please don't. I put my pants on the same way that you do, and I struggle and I forget to eat. Please don't. I am a nobody in a speck. I'm a nobody in a. I am a simply a speck of sand, a bunch of other sand. Don't you treat me no different than nobody else. I put on my pants same way as you.
Can I be that bitch and ask if I could be mutuals? Can I be that bitch?
We absolutely can be mutual, baby. Hold on.
I just checked. I'm following her.
Cool.
There you go. We're mutuals now, baby.
Yay! Cool.
I ain't better than nobody, and I don't claim to be. You ain't got to treat me like I'm a goddess or anything, because I'm not.
It's your personality. It's not the follow account. It's not the content. It's the personality I care about.
Oh, well, thanks, Sugar Booger. I'm glad I got a personality that ain't like sandpaper.
Sugar booger. I love that.
Sugar Booger.
That's cute.
Sugar Booger, what up?
I've also I hope you don't mind, a few of your videos I've also posted on Facebook. I was like, your Jesus and my Jesus aren't the same, homie.
Yo, Jesus and my Jesus ain't the same, homie, and I'm married to the redneck Jesus. Call him Sky Daddy.
Jesus.
I mean, serious. Hold on. Let me get decent. That way TikTok don't flag nobody. Now y'all are gonna see shoulders. Okay.
Wait.
Oh, he's handsome.
Hold on. I gotta read this to Marta. The person trying to start shit. Ursa said you sit outside all day because your house is so small you can't even walk in.
What?
Marta bitches every day that our house
Oh, thank you.
our house is too
It's hard to
big.
clean.
We can't keep up with the cleaning because we have a 5-bedroom fucking house for 3 people. But
See, here's my thing about that to the person who commented.
that was funny, and Ursa didn't say that because Ursa is the person that posted the picture of my house, which means that Ursa looked it up on Zillow, showing her exactly how big the house is. So you can keep trying to get me and Ursa fighting, but I already invited Ursa over here. We'll see if she shows up.
And who cares if we did have a small
and who cares
house?
what the
Is
fuck?
that a huge
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, here's my thing to the person who commented with your name that's a bunch of fucking letters. Right? Why do you care? Why do you give a shit? Why does it fuck you, feed you, or finance you? The answer to those 3 questions is no. Why do you give a shit? You are bored. Go find a hobby. Go smoke some weed. Go get laid. Go play a video game. Do something, baby. But get the hell out this comment section with your bullshit. Damn. It's Sunday. It's a holy day to some religions. Why the hell you trying to be ugly? Why? Go on somewhere. Ain't nobody got time for that mess.
We happen to have our own little piece of nature. We have some incredible trees and plants, and we like it out here. And we have a good air conditioner this year, so it's probably cooler in the house right now.
Yeah.
But I like to go live in my house. I don't want people to see in my house. I go live outside. We like to spend our time out here. You won't see that much in the winter when it's fucking cold out here, but right now it's fucking beautiful. I love it. And
Wait,
y'all
you think
jealous.
we stay out here because our house is small?
Our house is too small. We can't even get in it. It's so small.
Oh, God.
Our 5 fucking bedroom, our double shotgun that is a single house. It used to be, 2 shotgun houses that have been converted to 1 double shotgun.
Is
It's
that
too
cat
small
still
for
being
us to get
mischievous?
inside.
Is that cat still being mischievous?
Our cats, oh my God, they're crazy.
Mhm.
They're like up in the rafters. They just like, it's like a playground for cats, this house. They run. They have plenty of room to run. They run up the stairs.
They're
They run
safe
through the
against
rafters.
the dogs.
Yeah.
So I am convinced you don't have a house, just a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we're homeless. I'm sitting in a park right now.
Mhm. He only has a field.
Y'all are bored. This is sad.
He's just fucking around. That's
Oh, okay. My bad, baby. I didn't mean to. My bad.
He was one of the people sitting at our
Sailor's
table
lot.
at the Hex Fest.
Oh.
Pretty
By
sure.
the way, I also what's in my sole contract is I don't understand why I put myself in this comic loop that I'm in. Because I'm like my most recent video I put up It's like I'm just done with it. I used a Harry Potter line from it where Severus Snape is just like, you've taken so much for granted. Have you considered in your brilliant mind that I don't want to do this anymore? I just used that soundbite. It's like it's just, yeah, I'm in part of a karmic loop I'm in. It's a situational karmic loop, and I'm like, fuck life.
Alrighty, y'all. Well, I gotta jump off of here. Again, Uncle Bert, thank you so much for having me on your panel. It was a delight as per the usual. You are great. And I will see y'all wonderful later. Bye, Sebastian. Bye, new buddy.
Bye.
We're gonna
Thank
see you at Hexfest, right?
Listen, if I can get my financial shit together and the bill companies can stop bitching at me, then maybe. I'll give you a maybe.
I
Just
feel
start
that.
witching,
I
man.
feel that.
Best.com. Check it out.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. Bye,
I
y'all.
was expecting you almost to say yes, Daddy.
That we don't do that. But
You
thank
don't
you.
do that,
Bye.
especially in front of your husband. No.
All right. If anybody else wants to jump in the box, hit the button. I'm gonna run in and grab me a kombucha. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Look at the
kombucha.
lovely nature scene behind you.
So
Remember, Krampus believes in you.
we're told,
Oh, I love you, Krampus.
just make one more drink. Thanks. I'll see
I
you.
also love my Marta. You're amazing.
Oh, you too. Thank you.
Fellow INFJ as well.
Yeah.
Unholy blends. That's someone's username. I forgot. Has anyone ever heard that saying where it's like every time there's an awkward silence, I'm not even sure if it's just awkward, it may be just peaceful, but when there are awkward silences, it's like another gay baby's been born. How are you doing today? Good question. Today I'm excited because I'm in the process of getting
Thank you.
you hear the birds? Yes.
All right. What are you yapping about?
I was on about how it's like, have you heard the saying where every time there's an awkward silence, or I wouldn't even call this an awkward silence, it's more peaceful. But every time there's an awkward silence, it's that another gay baby's been born.
Gay baby is born.
Another gay baby. Yeah, I never heard that. Hey, corporate, what's happening?
Hello.
An old joke, but
I'm assuming you can hear me. I'm not positive though.
Yes.
how are you? How are you, Damon?
I'm okay.
Okay.
You're okay.
I just got up, so I'm okay. I'll be better when I'm not tired.
Well, you slept in, so that's good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to work today, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bonus.
But
Imagine working on weekends. Ugh.
you're working on what?
Weekends.
You are working on weekends?
I'm not working on weekends.
Not working on.
Well, okay, I worked like 2 hours yesterday, but that's just because I felt like it. But I usually don't work on weekends. In fact, my department's usually not even open on. Well, not usually. It's never open on weekends. Had to do other shit yesterday.
Yeah.
I've been being that kind of bitch that has been watching Bridgerton.
Watching what?
Bridgerton.
Rin Tin Tin?
Bridgerton.
Richardson. I don't know what that is.
Tin, tin, tin.
Marta knows. I heard that giggle. She knows exactly what I'm on about.
What I'm on about. Listen to this guy.
Got a new accent.
I
Yeah.
can barely understand what he's saying. He's got such a thick Cockney accent going on.
Yeah, I've been told it's Cockney.
Yeah,
I like your new accent.
Thank you.
You need tea and crumpets. I can't do it, so.
It's actually, okay, so it would actually be tea and biscuits.
He needs some petrol.
Yeah. But
He
actually,
needs to sow his
the proper terminology would be tea and biscuits.
tea and biscuits.
Tea and biscuits.
Yes.
I hope I said it like
did.
the right way. I can't do it. Just stay away from the pizzle punch.
I've been here since October, Trinity. But yeah.
October. Been a while.
And I've seen my twin in person twice already. The first time, oh my god, that activation was not okay. It was
You have a twin?
very alleviating, but it was also it was calm and chaotic at the same time. It was but it was everything it needed to be. But
Why
that
did you-
activation was, it was like an acid trip while sober.
I'd never been to the South, but I used the words y'all a lot. I had a lot of Southern things that I, would always say.
You live in New Orleans.
How
What do
would
you
they-
mean you've never been to the South?
What's that?
You live in New Orleans. What do you mean you've never been to the South?
Well, before I got to the South, I always, said y'all.
Oh,
And I had a lot of drawl. And
You're like, I've never been to the South before. meaning
I
that you're
refuse
coming in
to
New
say that
Orleans. But, okay.
I refuse to say that word.
then I just picked up more. Big idea. How long have you been there? Okay, you already answered that.
I've been here for 7 months now, actually.
So, corporate, you coming to HexFest?
Probably not. Unfortunately, I don't have the vacation time. I got at the beginning of the year. I got like super sick and had to use most of it.
Oh, lovely. You real Appalachian Southern.
How did I not know that Nikki was in Appalachia all this time?
Nikki, I didn't know that about you either.
Yeah. Nikki's kind of quiet. She doesn't talk a lot. Just kidding.
Yeah, you're very well spoken. Like you don't have all the talk, all that stuff. So I would have never thought you were Appalachian.
Yeah, like she got no accent or anything like that either. Not paying enough attention. I'm part of the oldest mountains. Well, that's where my great grandfather's from. He was a wobbly organizer. At one of the most famous strikes, Midlow with the tents. So they opened fire, unalived 13 children. That strike. Yeah. My grandfather survived that, or my great grandfather survived that.
What? I refuse to say that word. Damn, you lot breathing too much in our negative stereotypes.
What word?
What word?
The YA and double L.
But y'all? Why?
I refuse.
I've been saying y'all forever, man.
Hi, y'all.
I won't do it.
Y'all, yuns. Yeah, it's y'all and yuns. And yonder.
I refuse. I won't do it.
So how y'all doing?
Well, bless your heart, doing good.
Now you're taking the piss.
It's just mean.
Doing great. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise.
Okay, now you're doing that.
I would say, Goddess willing, and the church don't rise.
Won't.
Uncle Bert's coming to you from deep in the South, coming to you live from New Orleans. We got Sebastian.
Really?
Sebastian's in England.
Yeah.
I forget where corporate's from, and Lux lady, I don't know where she's from. But it sounds like the South too.
Oh, she's
Just a mutt. I'm a mutt.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Y- yes. Yay mutts.
You unfortunately say use. I
Yep.
like
Mud,
it.
what is a Slavic mutt?
A mud is 3 or 4 things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, 3 or more things, right?
3 or more things. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a mutt.
Hans 57. Hans 57 all day. Dr. Pepper got 23 flavors. I got you. Mutts will rise.
I'm in Southwest London. I'm currently in Southwest London.
Is that true? When did Dr. Pepper get flavors?
Yeah, it is true.
I haven't had one in a million years. Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine drinking
It says
Dr.
it on the can. It's got 23 flavors.
Yeah, my kid asked for a Coke the other day, and it's like, it took forever to find a Coke. There was like vanilla
don't-
Coke, and cherry Coke.
I noticed that the first time I went to
Hello,
New
Nick.
Orleans, they like don't have them.
We might. Yeah.
The vanilla Coke.
From everywhere and nowhere all at once. Oh, wait, here we go. Wait, let's see.
Oh shit.
Who is this person, anyways? Ursa said y'all were supposed to meet somewhere. She showed up and we. Yeah, well, I appreciate you sticking to your guns and
I
starting.
love the faceless profile.
trying to start shit.
The no-name faceless profile trying to start shit. That's
I don't know, but they've been trying to
Really?
treat me
Telling
and
you
Ursa.
what Ursa said?
But we weren't supposed to meet anywhere.
No.
I told her when she was at Hexfest, before I knew that she was there to fight Bree, or even before I knew who she really was, I told her we were at the bar, and we were at the bar, and we didn't leave the bar for about 2 hours. I know that because I had a workshop, and we stayed at the bar until I was good and drunk, and then went and rocked my workshop. And at that time, that's when Ursa says that she went to my house knowing that I would be busy right then, to allegedly put witchcraft on my stoop. However, unbeknownst to Ursa, I have 4 cameras, and I went through the footage, and nobody had arrived at my stoop in like 48 hours. I went through 48 hours of footage. Nobody was by my stoop. Ursa found the picture of my house on Zillow and posted it. I did tell her that we were in the bar at the Bourbon Orleans Hotel, and she never showed up. That's the closest that we would have ever come to having a meetup scheduled.
Well, we told her we'd have a drink with her this year.
This year, I did say that.
Yeah.
I said, "Well, if you come around Hexfest, we'll go to the Bourbon Orleans and we will have a drink." I
I
might
don't
even.
think she's allowed at Hexfest.
She was there last year.
I know, but Christian said something about getting her phone out by security if she shows up this year.
Yeah, she didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't go to Hexfest, but she was in the lobby
Yeah.
looking
She was
for
at the
Bree,
hotel.
trying to start a fight with Bree.
I don't understand the obsession though. Like, I'm sure she'll go live at some point. I don't
Honestly, I'm
talk
half
to her,
convinced
but
this
I'm
person
sure
in the
she'll
chat
go
is
live.
just Usher's alt profile.
Salam alaikum, Eric. How are you? Yep, Eric.
I never say that right. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, in Arabic, it's assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay.
In Palo, there's a couple ways to say it, but in my Palo, we say salam alaikum, but there's like a silent N at the beginning. So salam alaikum, alaikum salam. And then Arab.
And
I do know what it translates to, which means "I will welcome here."
Yeah. And then I think it's Arabic, it's assalamu alaikum, and then malaikum assala. So they kind of do the same thing where they reply backwards. And here's Yaya gonna jump in. Okay, I'm gonna have to like change the form.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, don't. Ah!
What
I
up?
love her.
Hey,
I miss
babies.
you. I
Hey,
miss
Yaya.
you.
What's happening?
Not a lot. Just chilling. How's everybody doing?
Doing good, doing good. Beautiful,
Awesome.
beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I'm
Here.
no longer in the States, yeah.
Oh my
You can tell by his
goodness.
accent.
You made it. That's awesome, love. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. I've seen my twin in person twice already.
Oh my goodness. That's pretty cool.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm
The
gonna.
first time was like an acid trip while sober, and I was not expecting it. I was not expecting that kind of energy activation. That was a bit more than I
You're
expected.
making me want some acid.
Really?
No, I did enough. I found
Oh,
everything.
you love my accent. I've been told it's Cockney. I was like, okay.
It is very Cockney. Yes.
I can hear it.
Your twin flame have a Cockney accent too.
I'm walking around with my pinky up when you talk, Sebastian. You make me feel fancy.
Oh, you want to see
Yeah,
something?
fancy.
You want to see an actual fancy cup? Actually, one a mate of mine used to have one that said posh on it.
So, Lux Lady Crystal, what do you practice?
Well, I'm looking into broadening it, but it's pretty traditional. I've been through Native American indigenous to Turtle Island ceremonies, and I haven't been initiated into anything, but I have been shown a lot of things, if that makes sense. So I've kind of like put it all in a pot and trying to just figure it out.
Right on. How about you, Yaya? What you practice?
Physical witchcraft. Just, doing my thing. A lot of people think that I am a yaya, as in a yaya and tata, and I am not. I am not initiated into anything, not scratched in anything, nothing. Yaya is my name that my grandbabies call me, and it's what I called my grandmother. It's Greek, but also a little bit of Creole in my family as well. But yeah, I'm just doing my thing.
Oh, true. Okay.
Right on. I know what corporate hermeticist practices, ceremonial and hermeticism. How, Sebastian, I'm not sure what you practice.
Oh, I'm a bit of eclectic.
Bit of eclectic.
Yeah.
Well, I've often said, in witchcraft, probably one of the most staunch traditions of traditionalism is the Gardnerians. And Gardnerians, if you really look between the lines, it's eclectic. Gardner was the ultimate eclecticist. He borrowed shit from all over the damn world and threw it together. He just happened to throw it in a pattern that worked.
I mean, TikTok can't even figure out what I do because, again, it keeps trying to send me Christian-related content. I'm like, I'm not a Christian. And it's like, I'm just because I connect with an angel through a very spiritual and holistic way. People think I connect with Christianity. No, I'm not an atheist. And it's just like, it can't figure out where to sort me. It's fun. It's fun fighting with TikTok on my algorithm on Berk. I'm not interested. No. And it's just, no. It doesn't know where to sort me.
There's only like 5 ceremonial magicians on TikTok, so I don't get
like
content work either.
I know. I think Damien Eccles lives here now.
No, he was back in New York now.
Is he back in New York? Okay, he lived here for a while, I guess. I never saw
I stalk him, so I know. No, I'm joking.
He was living on like Royal Street.
Yeah, he lived in the French Quarter for a while, but then he wanted to move back to New York.
I mean, living in the French Quarter would probably make you want to move.
I would love to live in the
can't
French
imagine
Quarter.
living in
I
the
will
French-
take his house if he wants to sell it to me.
I mean,
I'll buy it in an instant.
I mean,
If it's your second house,
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
really,
I like
locals
the French
here
Quarter.
don't spend a whole lot of time in the French Quarter. We'll be there at Hexfest, but I think around July.
I would want to live
You
in
can go
the
there.
French Quarter or the Garden District.
Yeah. But we tend to the locals will go in around July.
Yeah.
And it's slow, then we'll hang it. That's when we take the French Quarter back.
Well, I'll be the local who spends all the time in the French Quarter.
Well, you should be coming to Hexfest in August.
I'll try to make it to Hexfest. I can't guarantee it. I'll have to I don't know. Maybe I'll lie and say I'm sick or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, 2 of the
definitely
days
gonna
are on the
try.
weekend, so I would just have to like call out two days. So
Yeah.
I might do like just the day pass or something. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. Sick days. You can make it happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
probably
definitely
come
not a
down and
money
visit
issue. It's just
Ursa
it's a time issue.
around Hexfest.
Right.
So that'd be cool if we just come together. That'd be fun.
Yeah. That would be interesting. I did invite her to this broadcast a couple times because this person keeps trying to start shit between her.
I will also say I did apply to a couple different other companies, so if I get there and get more vacation, I'll also go. That's not guaranteed. So
Yeah, you're all
the finance job market is shit right now.
It really is.
Look what name just joined.
Ooh.
Well, no, it just
You're
changed.
thinking about your twin flame, aren't you? With the 11 lads. I know what you're thinking.
I mean, someone who also has one, you would know.
He's always thinking about his twin flame. Blah blah blah.
Well, I mean, I'm always. We are in the position of talking daily. So, I mean, that's happening.
Did you like move in together yet?
I mean, he still stays with his mum, so he's kind of working his way out of that situation, so that maybe we can.
Yeah.
Because currently he's still renting from his mum's flat, so.
Was it any good? Like, did y'all go there?
Not yet. We're working up to that.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
There's steps before complete union, and you know that, Crystal.
Ursa's alt account is back.
So, you know what's funny? You know what's real funny is that Uncle Birch shows his own house all the time. I mean, he sits in his backyard.
Yeah.
This person is so obsessed with Ursa.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you see him on Facebook, you would know that.
Responding for a while there.
Yeah, I'm still convinced that's just Ursa's alt account trying to start shit.
Well, I don't know. Me and Ursa, she came and apologized on this live
Yeah.
in front of God and everybody. So,
Yep.
Hasn't she done that like
unless
5
that's a bold
times
strategy.
before though?
And we're still in our 30 days of no drama.
Yep. I got I think 28 is the cutoff point.
Yep.
But I figured out how to talk about drama and points.
Yeah, there's a way to handle things without, a bunch of mudslinging. And we're just not going to placate to that BS. We're just not doing it.
Yep.
Got better things to do.
Yep.
We got magic to do.
He doesn't-
Yeah, it's cute though.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's cool. No drama. Yeah, I've done pretty good. Over on Facebook, maybe not so much, but
I don't know. I don't get on Facebook very often. So what's going on?
No, we have some local drama going on here.
Oh, that's right. You were telling us a little bit about that.
With Penny. There's also that one thing with Penny.
With Penny?
The dog.
Oh no, Penny. That's long. I remember
Long done?
Now it's local shops warring with each other, and
Yeah, I don't even know who Penny is, so
I worked at Sassy Magic for a month, and I need to go back and delete all those videos because I am not supportive of Sassy Magic anymore. There was a review for Magic Without Tools that I wrote when the author was a friend of mine. And I wrote that, and I said that the book should be called The Complete Book of Esoteric Knowledge because there was so much other stuff in the book that was not about Magic Without Tools, and it was really my way of being nice to a friend and writing them a review. It was a nice way of saying, your book is all over the fucking map and doesn't cover using Magic Without Tools.
I think I got to like chapter 2 on that book, and then
Yeah. I have a copy. I got a signed copy of.
I mean, I didn't dislike it. I just didn't interest me much.
I had to buy one.
Well, no, I think we bought it and then had him sign it later. But yeah, I was so I wrote a review for that book. It's somewhere in the back pages of the book. But that was my way of being nice. The book was just all over the map and never really hit on the point it was supposed to be trying to make.
Right.
Now, we'll see where that book turns up. It was on Warlock Press. The rights were purchased at an exorbitant price to get the book back, and we'll see if they can have it published anywhere else. We'll see. Alexa leaves, gorgeous outside, it's sun, it's grass. Yes, right here, my bare feet get grounded in our little piece of nature in the backyard. We love it out here.
Yes. I went down to the river. I did a nice little grounding. It was lovely. I was gifted a few nice little things from the birds. It was just a beautiful experience. And we just got back a few days ago. It was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Are you seriously gonna just keep posting shit about Ursa?
I
Like
guess.
that, it's getting pathetic. Like, are you kidding?
I have shown my Dilligaf through this entire broadcast now. Does it look like a give a fuck? Does it? You just keep going on. What is your goal in life? I want to look at this person. No, you don't even have a profile picture. You have 0 followers. You're following 2 people. Let's see.
Yes, 2.
Who are you following? Is you going to tell me? No.
Just 2.
I don't know if it's Ursa's alt account, but it's definitely an alt account. It's not a.
Yeah.
It's not Ursa.
No, it's definitely an alt account from
And-
someone.
Enough that we can start afterwards.
Like everybody's learning and bobbing and having a good time, and you're just stuck on Ursa for some reason.
Yeah. No, we've been
It's
having a
cute.
good time over here. No drama. Nothing going on. Everybody having a good time all over the country and across the pond. You're just a hater. Sucks to be you.
When you get in the mud, you stay in the mud. You just get stuck in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to grab a tree branch, bro.
It's like getting
What's
stuck
about?
in the mud in Alabama, man. One tire spins, the other tire does nothing.
That's right.
It's not Ursa. It's part of it. Yeah, Ursa would have come forth with something more specific. Realms, hello, how are you? Gilbert's coming off New Orleans. We got people all over the country. We got Sebastian over here in England, having a good old time. And people trying to. People
When I
trying
was-
to make us hate, people trying to cause hate and discontent. We're just not having it. Just not having it. At least for a couple more days. I will not really be jumping into drama in a couple more days. I found better ways of dealing with it and turning it into teaching moments.
That's right.
Okay, just wanted to know your opinion was. My opinion is that you are a troll trying to start shit. And does it look like I give a fuck? That is my opinion. You have it now. Just having a quicksand, the easiest way to get out is to stop fighting. Yes. Yeah.
Well,
Maybe we should get
listen,
in-
sweetie, with the 2 followers that keeps talking about Ursa, why can't you talk about yourself?
Yeah, what do you practice?
Yeah, like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Damn it, I was enjoying that.
I had to invite.
That was good timing.
That really
I
was.
wanted to see Emo Kid, so I invited him in. What's up, Emo Kid? How the fuck are you?
What up?
How are you?
I've been dealing with heathen drama.
Yeah, you guys are very dramatic. Yeah.
Well, I mean, y'all are too also dramatic sometimes.
Yes, we are. We are.
Hey, someone's trying to bring something in here anyway.
That was the perfect heathen answer right there.
It really was.
Well, I've been a pagan for 45 years, and The heathen have always had a lot of fucking work to do. And what they need to do is removing the schmatzi from, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do. Hitler did that.
I don't know who it is, but can you mute? I can't hear what Uncle Birch is saying.
Emo.
I think it's Emo. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, that's, the thing that they've needed to work on in the heathen communities for all these years is removing the schmatzi, removing the connection with the schmatzis. It's a difficult thing to do because Asatru and other religious heathenries were first revived by Schmittler. And used to cause a nationalist pride thing amongst his people. And that all of the things that the heathen community is going to lean back on are things that Schmittler made popular. The largest maypole in the world was the schmatzis. The largest balefire in the world was the schmatzis. They latched on to heathen paganism and made it a tool for nationalism. So it's always going to be very hard, but it's important work that needs to be done. And I know that some of the people that Emo's butting his heads with, have admitted to previously being schmatzis. And I don't really know if that's a thought process that you can remove from your life. I don't really know any reformed schmatzis. I don't know if that can happen. Maybe it can. Now you gotta have faith.
Well, see, recently, I don't know if anybody has been keeping up with Swamp and his entourage, as I'm gonna call them.
No.
Who?
I have not.
Swamp. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, we had a falling out, and so we're just getting through that right now. Last night at like 2 a.m, they were like, "Come into the live." I'm like, "Bro, I don't want to go into no live to squash beef right now. I'm trying to go to sleep."
Yeah.
Oh, is that that one person's brother who I don't remember the name of?
Maybe.
Apparently Heathen Swamp and some of them descended on an old Discord server of mine that I have years ago. And all this shit, and somebody was like, "Hey, somebody took over your Discord server." It's like, I don't even I don't even understand Discord. I don't know how that server still exists, but I'm not on it.
Shit.
Man,
I have a business account, so that's why I'm able to do a camera.
Your hair got long. Look at that.
Yeah, see, I cut it and then like I just let it grow out again.
Yeah. I'm trying to reconfigure my cowlicks.
You have that issue too.
I have that same issue.
I cut it too thin, and I cut it where the cowlick
the
started to
emperor
show up.
penguin
Yeah,
look.
and then I had to go with the emperor penguin look for several months before it grew out.
Oh, God.
You turn around and teach that tree for me.
Yeah, that tree needs to be taught a lesson.
Yeah, that's the hackberry. Hackberry.
You see that, like that little cowlick back there?
Yeah.
It's in and out.
There we go.
Yeah,
It's good now.
On that. Yeah.
What the heck? You really see them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like TikTok is full of drama, and I've tried to separate the drama from TikTok and Discord and keep it from merging, and it just won't.
Well, I don't support the TikTok ban, but we should recognize that this is a Chinese psyop being used against us all. TikTok is an animal. It's all
I have
like,
no idea what you're saying.
there's like in China, the TikTok is like mostly educational programs and knowledge, and it defaults to 3-minute videos. We are defaulting to 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Those are the ones that get watched here in America. It keeps us stupid. The algorithm drives content to our feed that pisses us off. That we found that out, that Facebook did that back when they had to testify in front of Congress. They're all doing that.
I used to have a good For You page. Now it's just like some random people, like those stupid prank videos where people just like yelling for no reason. It's dumb. So I stopped watching it.
Why'd my live get restricted for some odd? Yeah, that's all right. Nobody's doing anything adult, but we just got restricted. Woohoo!
Well, I might be. You don't know. I don't have a camera on.
Yeah, you don't have the camera on, so we don't know. But, I'm drinking kombucha. I mean, there is a small amount of alcohol in kombucha. Maybe that.
Wow, promoting drinking.
Whenever I was a barista,
Could you?
whenever I was a barista, I accidentally made kombucha in like the old tea tank.
How'd you accidentally make kombucha? It takes like 10 days.
I was having a baby and I had left it and they couldn't find it.
Oh no, I accidentally made some red wine the other day. Oh, it was
The
not
first time I made
My
kombucha,
bad.
I just bought a kombucha and I let it sit with the top off and for a couple weeks until it developed the SCOBY in the kombucha. And I make my own kombucha. But that
Y'all ever make closet wine when you were kids? That shit's nasty.
was that
Hooch.
hooch
Closet wine.
closet wine?
Yeah.
Toilet roll.
I made
It's like-
Squawky in prison.
You put like
Yeah,
yeast in grape juice and let it ferment in a closet. It's nasty, but kids do it.
Yeah, it's like prison wine right there.
It's like hooch and
Exactly what it
the
is, yeah.
Birch, I don't know if you saw this or not.
What?
What's that?
Ooh, nice tomato. What is that?
It's Sting, Bilbo's sword from the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit.
Yeah, I know Sting. Cool.
I've been looking for a bronze.
I don't know about heathens. Do they have a Thalmes?
Huh?
Do heathens have a Thalmes?
Heathens have a what?
They
A
have dirts.
Thalmes. Mutual daggers.
I think they have
Oh, I don't know, man. We just
like it, right?
I got this at the Renaissance Fair, man.
Nice.
I don't want to restrict your live or nothing. I don't think this is against guidelines.
If you show a weapon, it can. Yeah, I've had that happen.
It's a replica, so TikTok, please don't ban this, man.
I've been looking for a bronze ritual blade for a while. I finally found one from Omen for $300. I'm hoping I don't have to go that route, but if that's the only one I can find.
Yeah,
How you been,
I
mate?
don't want to be that guy, but it's only $300.
I had a day yesterday. I went to the Renaissance Fair, but right before leaving, I had a box delivered to me. It's actually propping up my phone, and a whole bunch of my like childhood stuff, trinkets and whatnot, were sent to me from my grandmother. So with heathens, it's always like you gotta, honor your ancestors and talk to them and keep them close and piss off. I got things from my ancestors now.
Yeah, I think most traditions, ancestors are important.
Man,
Are you coming to Hexfest?
It's
nah.
actually why I hopped in here. I'm at work, so I can't really stick around, but I just wanted to let everyone know that I will be at Hexfest this year.
Yay!
Bought my the only thing I have to buy is my plane tickets, plural. I have to buy multiple plane tickets every time I come to New Orleans because Kansas City never has any direct flights down there for some reason.
Oh, that's.
I guess they're
so
just. I guess.
like a layover or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to usually it's I have to fly over to North Carolina, Charlottesville or some shit, and then get a connecting flight. But it's fine.
Definitely. Cheers, mate, for the time you paid for mine.
What's that?
I said cheers for when you paid for mine.
Yeah, that shit. So did you have Sebastian? Did you have multiple flights too?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, why don't any of these airports do direct flights to New Orleans? It's
I
weird.
think most airports have you do connecting flights.
I mean, I had a connecting flight to get here to England. I had a connecting flight in Boston, and then from Boston to London.
I mean, connecting flights is a very common practice, and
I mean, yeah, it is.
it's
but
not every airport
usually-
goes to a specific place.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know. Strange to me. You would think.
It's because
I mean,
not
it's-
many people where you're at are going to New Orleans, so there's no reason to have that extra.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, I think the first time we came here, it was a connecting flight.
I've been to New Orleans like twice in my life. The first time was like for a week, and then the second time I was there for 2 weeks. It was quite interesting. I didn't run into you, Birch, at all.
No.
Then again,
I'm
I
still,
was a homeless kid.
I'm still very much annoyed that I missed the closest
Quarter
back.
things they're going to run into me. We don't go to the French Quarter. Locals don't go there until like
Makes
July.
sense.
We do when we have Hex friends.
Yeah. Well,
Hex
Hexfest we
friends.
go into the quarter, but
Yeah.
it's not a place where locals hang out.
That makes sense then.
We're over here in Bywater. Everything we need is in Bywater. We don't have
Yeah, I was mostly in the quarter.
the Lolly something. How are you? Lolly.
Good.
Lolly. That
Lori
I'll
Lynn
never
Birch.
forget getting back into our hotel room from the riverboat opening ritual, and Sebastian gets a text on his phone from Birch saying, "You guys hooking up?"
Oh my God.
Sebastian, you can do better.
Wait, what?
Excuse you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you're right, but shit.
That's. I would say that. The French Quarter is where a lot of the tourist stuff goes on. You got to see the French Quarter. You got to.
Doesn't Amber live in the French Quarter?
What's that?
Doesn't Amber live in the French Quarter?
No.
No.
He lives in Algiers.
Algiers.
The French Quarter is
River.
a spot that. Oh, sorry for my cigarette. A spot that when I've been there, it's been really peaceful, but there are drunk fights going on. Like I remember being in a fight with somebody, and I was on that show, Night Watch. You can actually catch me on one of the episodes.
I believe that.
Are you kicking somebody's ass?
Yeah, you're kicking somebody's ass in Night Watch?
I kicked someone's ass, dude. They tried to kick my ass, but I just came in right back.
Night Watch. We got to find that.
Night Watch.
Night Watch.
They liked your dog.
They so it's with me and my dog. I think it's what was it? Season 6, episode 2, was it? man's best
I
friend,
think so.
something like that. And I was there for like the first 15 minutes. You probably already saw me.
Cool. I'm gonna write it down.
Night Watch season 6, episode 2.
Yep.
So what do you do in England, Sebastian?
What are you doing in England, Sebastian?
If I can figure out the fucking buttons, I moved over here because the other half of my soul's here. My divine counterpart, if you will. Crystal knows what I'm on about, but yeah, I've moved over here for love, and also because my soul's always been pulling me towards here. England's always been home, so.
We miss RuPaul's All Stars.
All Stars.
I was going to recorded.
Yeah.
It was a fake smile.
My twin flame. That's why I was over here.
I gotta figure out how to set up a live for when I'm playing this video game that my old lady's playing at the moment.
Which one is it?
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay,
Oh my
that's
God.
not a bad game. That's not a bad
I haven't
game.
played a Tom Clancy in a while, but yeah. Rainbow Six.
I haven't played a shooter game in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I still have Battlefield, but I haven't played it in a while.
we should all like get together and play a video game and have one of us stream it.
Yes. I usually don't like Call of Duty because just
I can't
it's
stand Call of Duty.
It's like I like Battlefield because you can, there's
I liked
playing.
Call of Duty when I was 12.
What's that?
I liked Call of Duty when I was 12.
Yeah. I like the first Call of Duty. I mean, the first Call of Duty was like I remember playing the single player game. It was a scene straight out of Enemy at the Gates. The Gates was the Russian side of the Second World War.
Yeah.
And it was exactly like the movie. You like file out of this train and they send you towards the boats. And one guy says, the one with the rifle shoots. The one without the rifle follows the one with the
My
rifle.
grandfather, who was
Yeah.
in World War II, said that was totally true.
And when the one with the rifle gets killed, you pick up the rifle and shoot.
Yeah.
So it's like every other man got a rifle. And the one that didn't get a rifle got, I think 7 bullets. And you were supposed to charge into battle and find the rifle on the ground, pick it up, and shoot. And that's literally how that part of the war
I
works.
found it. Man's best friend.
Okay.
Strange events are afoot across New Orleans as the first responders treat a suffering and dying
You see what, like, platform is on? And
a pregnant woman in distress and an overturned vehicle that can go from bad to worse.
Huh. All right, we found your episode.
Hey, I didn't realize you came up here.
Who that?
Leslie.
I'm
You
right
found
here. Hello,
I didn't
Sebastian. Hello,
realize you
everybody.
came up here.
I'm doing laundry. That's why I didn't turn the camera on.
Hello.
I'm a bit slow. I just looked up and saw that you were down there. It's like, oh, hi.
Yeah, I saw your sweet face, and I was like, I should make friends with these lovely people.
Yes, they are lovely.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, Prime Video.
All right, we're going to be watching that episode.
I found your episode.
Yeah, we found it.
Yeah.
Found my episode.
Good job.
No, mine.
I'm not
I'm
that
all over.
dramatic.
I'm all over
You got in a
YouTube.
fight and then it was recorded, I guess. So
I'm all over YouTube about it. I'm on A&E, obviously, because that's where the show was produced on.
We saw that, yeah. So we probably put it on like A&E on demand or something.
It says it's on Amazon Prime too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dramatized the hell out of it. Like, I got stabbed with a broken umbrella handle, but it wasn't like going piercing through
I
my
think
body
I've
where you can
seen
see it
that
from the other
actually.
side.
broken.
I think I saw that actually. I remember the broken umbrella hand, or them talking about it.
See, that's hard to forget.
Pardon me.
I know it's a long day for you.
All right.
Like,
For Leslie, it's a long day.
good job, bub.
So we're talking about the fight on Bourbon Street that Emo got in, and I got to remind you that Hex is.
I got my 15 minutes of fame.
You could come to New Orleans, and you could get in a fight, and you could be on TV too. There's cameras all over the French Quarter.
There are cameras on every point of this house.
But,
dude,
do you mind? I know I'm your mod, but do you mind giving me mandatory guest access? That way, and like, because whenever I notice who it is who has the excess noise, do you mind if I just gently move?
I really can't get through your Cockney accent. You're asking something.
I was saying, so.
Well, darlings, I'm from the United States of America, so it's quite easy to understand me.
So, what I'm asking is, if you can manage the mod access where I can also manage guests, the boxes, so that I'm able to help with the. There you go. Because that way I can, whenever, cause people have been complaining about the background noises, so I mean, that way I can just gently mute for a moment.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay.
God damn it!
Ashton, you look so big.
Thank you.
I'm just happy
I just
grew up in the
passed the
80s, so there was no cameras around.
So on me, what you would say is manage moderation access.
I don't need to put that on.
Sebastian is moderator.
And then manage guests.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're right, Yaya.
Uncle Bert's
The
coming.
downside about being a mod is that you can't, if we did any polls, which I'm not sure we do anymore, but if we did, then none of us mods could actually interact.
It's the bullet spray that we're hearing
How is it?
on whoever's playing.
Hey, Emo.
My old lady's got the TV muted. What's up?
Yeah.
Spraying.
Whenever people are talking, can you just please
Yeah, I got
mute
you.
yourself? Okay. Thank you. I'm not trying to be,
No, it's okay.
you know.
You're not, darling. You're not. It's a valid request.
Yeah. I noticed that that there's just it sound like the AC leaves slow. And some people's boxes it drowns out the birds, but oh, I didn't expect that from you.
What do you put in the ground?
Are you outside, Yaya?
No, I'm in the house.
Okay.
And quite a beautiful house it is.
Yeah.
Uncle Bert's gonna be live.
Spirit guide said that here.
Just waiting on the hubby to get back from, he just had to go do a MC thing.
Yeah?
And he was about 3 hours away, and one of the brothers got sick, like really sick.
Oh, no.
And so he had to dump that and then take the brother into our town to the hospital, and that's where he's been. And so I've been getting update messages, so sorry if that's cutting in or anything.
That is perfectly all right. Spirit guide says he will be well soon enough.
Awesome.
So like a motorcycle thing, or like a...
Yeah, my husband's he's a vice president of the Affiliates Motorcycle Club, which is a brother club to the American Veterans Motorcycle Club. So they are an MC, but they are a support. They support the veterans.
Oh yeah, he has veterans guiding him good. I would know. One of mine is guiding him.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
So let's see, Leslie, what do you practice? What kind of magic do you practice?
Leslie, what are your practices?
Yeah, I come from a really old Southern family, and whenever I hear voices like yours, I can tell who's watching you.
All right, Laurelyn, what do you practice?
I haven't figured it out yet. I'm just, kind of winging it. It's like I read a lot of books, and I've been, I started out with candles.
Right on.
Miss Laura Lynn, you have a famous name, like Ingalls. Good for you.
I wish I could sing. It's like it make it better.
Oh, honey, you have such magic energy. You don't even know. And I mean that literally. You have,
Oh,
just as I have lots to learn, so do you, dear.
yeah, yeah.
I
Like I said, I've been reading a lot of books.
Oh, you would laugh if you saw my to be read list on Amazon. It's funny. I bookmark it on Amazon of stuff I need to read, and then if it happens to be in my local library, since usually it is not, because I'm a very conservative little burb here in Georgia, I go ahead and like, all right, fine, I'll spend the $10 and buy an actual book and read it.
What are
Yeah.
y'all reading?
Um, Me, I'm not actually reading any particular functional book right now. I think I've got a crap ton of like silly fiction books to read, but nothing educational. Like mine would be boring, like data analytics from Coursera or something boring like that.
Well,
I have
been
the
on
Not
that
a
for
dream
quite a while.
living in the millennial times.
I have the book of practical magic. I have the book of practical witchcraft, a compendium of spells, rituals, and occult knowledge by Pamela Bow.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who's the author?
Pamela Bow.
Who?
Pamela Bow.
I don't know.
That one.
Now, I have read a long time ago. I did read Llewellyn's Practical Guide to Herbology, and that's ancient. It's from like the 1990s.
Ancient.
I feel ancient sometimes just because I'm in my 50s and I realize that the soul is timeless and I'm not truly ancient. I just have lived here for a while.
You know what? That was not cool, Leslie. I was born in the 90s, and you just wow. You said 1990s. That's when I was born, and so like, I would like to feel a bit younger. I mean, because you said ancient as in 1990s, like, well, thank you.
I'm always saying that in jest. You know this because I was born in the 70s. And it makes me laugh whenever I talk to somebody who is my daughter's age and she looks at me like I am the crypt keeper.
I was born in the 60s.
That video.
So.
Have you seen that video where that kid is saying, that little boy is saying that that those of us born in the 90s are dead now? Like, really?
I mean,
That's not fair.
I'm 65, but the 90s is when shit really started happening. It was like 96 is when I started the longest running pirate radio station in the country.
Wow.
Hey, they're down.
2000
Now,
is when I opened my
does
shop.
anybody do podcast?
I do not do podcasts, but I probably would love to do one. That would be cool.
Actually, me and Marta are getting ready. Our long-running podcast, Widdershins, has been in hiatus for months and months. We're getting ready.
I love the name.
Yeah, we're getting ready to start that again. We're going to be like getting ready for Hex Fest and interviewing as many of the Hex Fest presenters as we possibly can before August. So that's be coming up. And I'm working on I think it's Streamlabs. Streamlabs is supposed to be able to stream here to Facebook and other places, and I'm trying to set that up so we can just like stream to several formats at the same time and have the guests on. So we'll see how that works. This live could get ticked off, but then we'll be live on other formats after TikTok kicks us off. We'll see how that works.
I must ask, have any of you seen Bodkin on Netflix?
Bodkin?
It's about a podcaster, and he goes to Ireland and investigates a murder, and it's so engaging. It's Will Forte from SNL, and it's a lovely combination of hilarity, nostalgia, and mystery, and it's just so much fun. I even told my Irish friend, I was like, Daryl, darling, when you're out of Dublin, have you ever been home to watch Bodkin on Netflix? And he goes, no, I haven't. And of course, he's always pressuring me to try and get my Irish citizenship because I have a great grand from there. And I'm like,
I have
oh,
not
but you
seen
must
that.
go see. You must go see it. It's so entertaining because it's all local talent, basically. So it's all actors from Ireland, which, yay, local talent. But
YouTube, on YouTube, they have like a live broadcast of Dublin. I go on there and watch people flash each other.
oh, that's funny because that's actually what took down the portal. Some New Yorker pissed off the people that ran the portal because she flashed Dublin.
Oh, that I think I saw.
Hey, we went down the same rabbit hole.
That's
Yeah.
ironic. I'm glad you told me that. That explains his reaction when I told him that. He goes, "This is why we can't have nice things."
There are many reasons why we can't have nice things.
Because we're in a transformative universe right now, and it's not completely our fault, but it also is our doing.
Well, y'all, I think I gotta go.
All right.
I see. You sign off.
What?
Well, if you wish, I will go
Yeah,
live.
you need to sign off.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
Yeah,
follow
well,
you,
guys
Uncle.
go what? Like, I've been here a couple hours.
Okay.
Need to go do other stuff.
Thank you, Birch, for allowing me in here.
Yeah, good to
Follow
see you
Dolly.
there,
Feel free to
Emo.
follow me later.
I like
I'll
your hair.
grab my dowsing
Thank
rods and we'll get questioning.
Well, thanks for coming in and keeping us drama free for the
Yep.
drama free month.
Well, be blessed and know you are loved and greatly protected.
Blessed be you all. Thanks for coming in.
Blessed be.
All right. Blessed be everyone.